out of Hyderabad and all that. So there are hubs being created and there's a schedule which is in place, and that's one of the things which is strictly being taken and enforced, and we are ensuring that every operator is in the knowledge and ensuring hygienic and food safe.
Hyderabad branch means the whole Telangana or different the Warangal?
Right now we are focusing on Hyderabad city, and then once Hyderabad city, then we will take into other parts of Telangana.
Is there relation with other associations, Rotary associations?
Yes, we do have. I think with Andhra.
So I am also into the Telangana State Hotels Association. It has an office at Hyderabad near Mira section. So that is, whole state is there, and all sectors are covered in that, like theatre. Even in this is also covered, but this is only restaurants which we are focusing on, and we have started with this zone. You know, Hyderabad has grown so huge that zonal wise also we are making committees, and we are going to do all these FASTag training. FASTag training is the hygiene training which we are going to collaborate with the FSSAI department and the GHMC, and we are going to do a lot of sessions. We are creating a calendar so that every month we are going to have a FASTag training. We have officially tied up with IIHM to provide us a premises and proper equipment to train our staff.
There are concerns. I don't know what question my colleague asked there, yes. But you know, hygiene is a big issue. We recently had well-known restaurant
yes, ma'am. I know.
Yes. Considering that the hygiene fact was impacting the health of a person. So since you said you are doing a lot of CSR activities, how are you educating your hotels and restaurants to ensure the hygiene is prompt?
So the same question sir asked us.
Yeah, sorry.
So it is about FSSAI, the government of India, and the state government.
Sorry, let me interrupt. When you talk about FSSAI, we recently had an introduction with them, and they said unless somebody gets into a notice, we don't get to know about it. So I mean that also the people, the consumers have to go and tell.
Madam, that department is so big, so training the teams and giving them certification and Eat Right Campus campaign is a different section in them.
I understand. I mean, we brought it to the notice, that's
yes,
what I'm saying.
Yes,
this is what we say.
Yes, ma'am.
So then, as a chapter, as an association head, how are you planning to educate restaurants to ensure there is good, clean food available to the consumers who are paying from their pocket?
Hello, sorry. That is actually exactly what we're talking about. NRAI is looking to place itself as the single point of interaction for anything to do with restaurants. And as much as it is about campaigning for the rights of the restaurants with governments and ensuring any kind of issues that come up are dealt with, we're also playing the role of educating restaurants as to what is required with them. So hygiene, as you mentioned, is a huge problem for sure. It's a huge concern for all of us that run food establishments, because it's obviously critical for us for what we do, that the customer that we are serving is happy and comes back. FASTag is a training that has been set out by FSSAI to ensure knowledge is shared with every single team in terms of how the hygiene needs to be maintained. So we need to recognize now that we are starting at the ground level, but this is a training that NRAI has taken up very, very seriously and is working very closely with the government to ensure that we have zonal meetings with restaurants from across, from different areas, educate them as to what safety standards required are, certify food handlers in every single establishment who then can follow this regulation, who will then have their own license renewed on an annual basis. So this is sort of what FASTag training is about, and it is a very, very important initiative that NRAI has taken on as a priority. I hope that answers your question.
How many
NRAI will have about, there are about 24 chapters, which is 24 cities right now. And madam,
Left and right restaurants are opening in Hyderabad.
He's answering this question.
NRAI currently has 24 chapters across India. And the idea is that probably another 12 chapters will be added by the end of another calendar year. So this is primarily we are talking, one chapter is primarily covering the city per se, the major cities, metros, and then we are going to be in the plan going forward is also clubbing in the tier 2, tier 3 cities also. And objective is to cover the entire country over a period of time.
Ma'am, you had a question?
Yeah. I was just asking that since the restaurants and hotel industry is expanding very fast in Hyderabad, how are we placed in terms of skilled labor? Are we having enough skilled manpower? Of course, you said you're training and you're tying up with a lot of institutions. But apart from that, are we really having that kind of a skilled labor available in Hyderabad?
I think, as you know, we are one of the youngest populations as the world is concerned. So there is no question that labor is available. Is it skilled to the levels that we require? The answer is no, in all reality. And we need to make sure that we take that on as a challenge for our own selves and change that. And I think it's a critical need, not just for the restaurant industry, but for us as a nation, to ensure that all our young youth who are coming into employment are skilled efficiently to hold jobs for their lifetime. So it is again a priority that we've taken on. As we mentioned, we were not only working with organizations on craft courses, but we also on our own initiative have started Mission Calm, which works with underprivileged students and offers them skilling on site with an intention of creating employment for them. I'm very excited that I myself hired one of the students graduating from this, and they're all small programs, and we're really, as we said, looking to have NRAI Hyderabad as the one-point center of all activities required and all initiatives started for the restaurant industry. And as our strengths grow and as the commitment of our members grow, because we are a voluntary organization, we hope to take on more such initiatives to ensure a lot of the issues that we come across are dealt with on a regular basis.
Also to add, there is a need, yes, absolutely there is a need to have a strong skills base. Is it available in the market? No, it's not available. So it is our own responsibility, each one of us, to have a robust infrastructure within your own setup. If you want to do well tomorrow, just keep creating people and educating them, skilling them, and that's how we are growing, and that's how we are able to retain people also, as long as we impart knowledge. I think that skill sets are here to stay.
And the point is that one of the key factors of the F&B industry is passion. Right? This industry is purely driven by passion. You find a lot of young people who are not really professionally educated but have a keen sense to learn. And whenever there's passion, you'll always find skill with people to work.
Any other questions?
I think we'd like to thank all the members of the media who are assembled here. We request you to please indulge in some good food and tea and snacks provided by all our members. And we look forward to continued participation from the media in future events as well.
We're excited to announce that Alari Naresh and Advisesh will be joining us shortly. We're extremely grateful for the support that we've gotten. A special call out to the NRAI Secretariat, Harita and Prayansh, for the incredible job that they've done to pull this event together. A really big shout out to our MC. As a voluntary organization, we really rely on the strength of our membership. And all of the MC have shown up in great numbers today, not just to feed you all the blood donors, but also to donate blood. And this is the kind of emotion and heart that has made the restaurant industry so successful, and we really look forward to some incredible events coming up. Thank you all. Please help yourself to some tea, and we will be available for any questions that you have.